Adam Sandler. Actor, comedian, and musician Adam Sandler was a cast member on Saturday Night Live, and is the star of such films as Punch Drunk Love and The Wedding Singer. Who is Adam Sandler? Born on September 9, 1966, in New York City, Adam Sandler was always the class clown but didn't consider becoming a comedian until his brother encouraged him to perform at a Boston comedy club. He was a regular on MTV's Remote Control and on NBC's Saturday Night Live before devoting himself to making movies like Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. Sandler is best known for comedy but has also received critical praise for his dramatic work. Movies: Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, The Wedding Singer. Through juvenile antics and sometimes offensive stunts, Sandler kept loyal fans laughing throughout the 90s. His first title film role came in 1995 with Billy Madison. Numerous films followed, including Happy Gilmore in 1996, The Wedding Singer, co-starring Drew Barrymore, and The Waterboy in 1998, Big Daddy in 1999, and Little Nicky in 2000. Punch Drunk Love, 50 First Dates. In 2002, Sandler co-starred with Winona Ryder in Mr. Deeds and the critically acclaimed Punch Drunk Love opposite Emily Watson. The following year he starred opposite Jack Nicholson in the hit comedy Anger Management. Sandler re-teamed with Barrymore for another romantic comedy, 50 First Dates, 2004, which fared well at the box office. Taking a more dramatic turn, he starred in the dramedy Spanglish, 2004, as a husband experiencing trouble with his wife, played by T. Leone, and developing a relationship with his housekeeper, played by Paz Vega. The Longest Yard, Reign Over Me. Sandler continued to vary his work from broad comedies to more weighty material. Remaking the 1974 sports comedy The Longest Yard, 2005, he played a convict who organizes a football game between the inmates and the guards, a role originated by Burt Reynolds. Reynolds also appeared in the remake along with comedian Chris Rock and singer Nelly. The next year, Sandler played an architect who discovers a remote control that gives the power to fast-forward or rewind his own life in Click, 2006. He then took on the role of a man who loses his family in the September 11 terrorist attacks in Reign Over Me, 2007. Through an accidental meeting with an old friend, played by Don Cheadle, Sandler's character begins to rebuild his shattered life. Sandler earned some positive reviews for his performance, with Variety calling him compelling and excellent. I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Returning to the over-the-top comedy he is most famous for, Sandler produced and starred in I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, 2007. He played a straight firefighter who pretends to be in a gay relationship with a widowed firefighter, played by Kevin James, so that his friend can receive domestic partner benefits for himself and his children. You Don't Mess with the Zohan. For his next venture, Sandler played an Israeli commando who fakes his own death to move to America to pursue his dream of becoming a hairdresser in You Don't Mess with the Zohan, 2008. He also produced and co-wrote the film. Continuing to work behind the scenes, Sandler served as a producer The House Bunny, 2008, the sorority house comedy starring Anna Faris. Bedtime Stories, Funny People. In his next release, Bedtime Stories, 2008, Sandler played a man who tells his niece and nephew bedtime stories, which suddenly begin to come true. The film also features Kerry Russell as his love interest, and the remaining cast includes Teresa Palmer, Guy Pearce, Lucy Lawless, and Russell Brand. Sandler also starred in the 2009 summer comedy, Funny People, which was directed by Judd Apatow. Grown Ups and Hotel Transylvania franchises. Sandler enjoyed great success with the 2010 comedy Grown Ups, co-starring Salma Hayek, Kevin James and Chris Rock. He wrote the script for the movie as well. Seemingly bulletproof at the box office, he raked in more than $26 million for the first weekend of Jack and Jill, 2011, a remarkable feat for a movie widely maligned by critics. Sandler then lent his voice to the animated Hotel Transylvania in 2012 and starred in Grown Ups 2 in 2013. In 2015 he continued his voice work in Pixels and Hotel Transylvania 2 and closed out the year with the Western spoof The Ridiculous Six. The Meyerowitz Stories, Murder Mystery, Uncut Gems. In 2016 he teamed up with David Spade in the Netflix comedy The Do-Over. Sandler then made a noted return to drama with a co-starring role in The Meyerowitz Stories, 2017, before reprising his voiceover role for Hotel Transylvania 3, 2018. The following year Sandler rejoined Jennifer Aniston, his co-star from the 2011 romantic comedy Just Go With It, for the Netflix comedy Murder Mystery, and again earned praise for a role that showed his acting range in Uncut Gems. Albums. In addition to his acting, Sandler has made several comedy albums. His first was the Grammy-nominated They're All Gonna Laugh at You, 1993, which became an instant hit and expanded his fan base among young people through offensive songs and sketches. He followed with the albums What the Hell Happened to Me, 1996, What's Your Name, 1997, Stan and Judy's Kid, 1999, and Shush. Don't Tell, 2004. The comedian made a celebrated return to stand-up in 2018 with the Netflix special 100% Fresh, which showcased his trademark juvenile songs along with more mature bits about life as a middle-aged father, wife and kids. Sandler has been married to actress Jackie Titton since June 2003. The couple has two daughters, Sadie, B. 2006, and Sunny, B. 2008. Early career and SNL. Adam Sandler was born on September 9, 1966, in New York City. Raised in Manchester, New Hampshire, as one of 4 children, Sandler was always the class clown. However, he never aspired to be a comedian until age 17 when his brother encouraged him to perform at a Boston comedy club. Sandler continued to perform after he left Boston to attend New York University. After graduation, he became a regular on the MTV game show Remote Control. In 1989 he starred in his first film, Going Overboard. He was later spotted by Saturday Night Live cast member Dennis Miller, who got him a job on the show, which lasted from 1990 to 1995. It was there that Sandler created such characters as Cajun Man, Opera Man and Canteen Boy. Sandler returned to host SNL for the first time in May 2019, an occasion marked by his moving musical tribute to former castmate Chris Farley.